So I have been trying to find the right time, and it's never the right time. I just recorded an entire video with my mic off. So I am just here to, I guess, journal my cancer journey. Back in late February, I went to the hospital because I was short of breath, and they found I had a pleural effusion around my left lung. And of course they admitted me right away. They ended up taking 2 liters of fluid out of the pleural cavity and did a cytology on it, and it came back with carcinoma cells in it, which is not a good thing, of course. So they diagnosed me with metastatic stage 4 and with unknown primary, because they cannot find where my original cancer is, or what kind it was, or where it went to, or who knows. And I look like I have 2 horns up here. It's windy. So I'm on 2 different chemos right now and immunotherapy, although they stopped my immunotherapy 3 weeks after I had my first infusion because my liver enzymes went up a little bit and they wanted to nip it in the butt, and they did. They said they would restart it in 2 cycles, which, by the way, is Keytruda. What I do want to say is, like, when you first get a terminal diagnosis, I know a lot of people are upset, crying, but what they really don't talk about, and I don't even know if they understand it themselves, like, you're grieving. Like, you are grieving. And I can't tell you if you're grieving for your own life or if it's just something your brain does to you, but it's real. So all those emotions and unbearable feeling, it's grief. My oncologist immediately put me through palliative care so I could get my pain controlled, and my anxiety, which was a saving grace because I could not function, could not function. My brain just stayed in that state of grief. And if it hadn't been for my daughter, she literally had just gotten engaged, started planning a wedding after my diagnosis. And she took over for her father and me. She made every doctor appointment, talked to every doctor. I couldn't even get on the phone. That's how bad it was for me. I'm terminal, and I know that. I have come to terms with it the best I can right now, so it's not affecting my daily life. But I know I'm not going to live till I'm 80. I may never see a grandchild. I am not going to sit out here on this beautiful land on the water and grow old with my husband. Someone else may do that. And if you're her, I already don't like you. So I don't know if I mentioned already, I had 2 different chemos and immunotherapy. Okay, I am tolerating chemo pretty well though. I am very fortunate. I am one of the lucky ones. It hasn't made me deathly ill. I'm not laying in bed for days. I do get exhausted. I do get headaches for a few days. I've been paying attention to my infusions, and it comes on when I get the Gemzar. So I believe it's the Gemzar that is giving me the headaches for a few days after. I thought it was the steroids. Me and steroids are not friends. I flipping hate steroids. I'm on them right now because of stopping my immunotherapy. That honestly did put me in a dark place for a couple weeks because I kind of know that's my only saving grace here, and it really tugged at my brain. I have come to terms. I'm in a place right now, I shouldn't say I've come to terms, I'm okay right now. If I got a scan tomorrow and things are really bad, it would probably put me in a really bad place again. I think I will post my my scan, my PET scan. It's like a 3D one. I'm fortunate enough to where they have an app and they upload all my scans, and I can see them right away when they come through. And I have that, and have innumerable spots around my lung, or in my lung. I don't even know now to count. I have been trying to figure out if it's that, or I did not mention I had a talc procedure done. So when they drain 2 liters of fluid out of my pleural cavity, they tested it. Cytology came back as carcinoma, and 2 weeks after that, they did a talc procedure on me. And I'm very fortunate that it worked for me, and I have had no problems with fluid coming back at all. Okay, I better change the scenery because my phone was dying. I had to plug into an extension cord instead of my porch. There's Noah. And there's a cat over there, so you can see it. But, yeah, what was I talking about? Well, anyway, the reason I kind of wanted to journal this is maybe for my family, for the future, and because I'll be damned if I'm having a hard time finding anybody in the same predicament as me, with the unknown primary. Like, they can't find my primary site of cancer, they don't know where it came from, through genetic testing, through biopsies, and genetically testing that, or whatever they do, like, they can't find it. Which is a good thing for my children, that I have no genetic, nothing genetically passed down to them anyway. Which sucks for me is I know there are targeted therapies for when they genotype or whatever they call it. I don't even know. My brain is, and if you go through chemo, you understand what I'm saying. You don't remember squat. But yeah, so I really don't even know what else to say, except that do every day what makes you happy. Self-care is important. My daughter reminds me that of every day. Like, I have the best kids in the world. Self-care and doing what makes you smile and making other people smile. And I think that's why I held off on making this video for months, because I didn't want to come out here bawling my eyes out, and I would have. Because just up till a couple weeks ago, I couldn't even talk without crying. Like, I know part of it's steroids. The only thing I am going to complain about is my port placement. So they put my port, like, right where my bra strap will play, so I can't wear regular bras. I can wear like a sport kind of bra with the white. Who's gonna pay $30 a bra? Not me. I'll go braless. The nurse said the only thing that she can think of why they had to place it where they did was because of anatomy reasons. But it really, you can see mine. You can see where. I guess things could be worse. I guess I wouldn't have one, but I'm grateful I have one. It's a game changer. So that, whatever, blah, blah. Can't remember anything I was going to say, so I think I'm going to stop this here. And if you have any questions, just ask me. I do have my, like, PET scans. They're in 3D. I might upload those. They're pretty neat to look at. I'm fortunate we have an app in my medical, it's like a medical chart app, and you can see all your scans when they're done and uploaded, and sometimes I see them for the doctors, which I try not to look. My daughter tells me not to look. She's a nurse. But I hope your day brings you joy. Do something that makes you happy. Making other people happy. Just smile at them. And I will check out this place right now. Thank you for listening.